While the stock market bleeds and the masses cry out, Elon tracks Jeff's orbit with a lingering doubt. It's not just the moon or the lunar contract, it's the curve of a rocket, the physical fact. My booster is bigger, Elon tweets with a wink, while Jeff checks his prime and starts to rethink. Behind the blue origin, behind the Tesla flare, is a hunger for dominance they both secretly share. One wants a colony, one wants a warehouse in space, but they both want to see them. The Great Galactic Measuring Contest. In the neon glow of a Texas night, where the Marlin engines roar, Elon paces his glass wardroom, pacing across the floor. His mind isn't on the Starlink grid or the chips in a monkey's brain. He's checking the Amazon ticker again, feeling a familiar pain, for across the world in a yacht so large it has its own zip code, Jeff Bezos sips a vintage wine, watching his wealth unload. It's a tale of two egos, inflated like bubbles, ready to pop and flare. A romance of market caps and rockets, thick in the stratosphere. My nozzle is vacuum optimized, Elon types with a trembling hand, while Jeff gazes at a blueprint of a new glen in the sand. They aren't just building vessels to pierce the velvet blue, they are building monuments to themselves, for the entire world to view. It's a lust for the ultimate leverage, a longing for total control, where buying a social media site is the only way to feel hope. Elon dreams of the Blue Origin landing, not on a ship at sea, but right in the center of his own heart. In a merger of destiny, they trade lawsuits like love letters, subpoenas wrapped in lace, clashing over lunar landers in the cold, unfilling space. Jeff wants 1 trillion humans living in cylinders of glass. Elon wants to die on Mars, letting the centuries pass. But when the cameras flicker off and the stock prices start to slide, they both know that without the other, they'd have nowhere left. A symbiotic obsession, a dance of the dollar and the flame, where the size of the rocket is the only way they keep the score of the game. The desire isn't for the flesh, but for the glory of the throne, to be the only god of tech that the future has ever known. Yet in the quiet of the countdown, when the oxygen starts to hiss, they both imagine a world where they could share a cinematic kiss, a kiss of corporate integration, a hostile, warm embrace. Merging Tesla with the Kindle in a terrifying lace, two bored and brooding titans, lost in a vacuum so vast, hoping their bank accounts will be the only things that ever last. The billionaires speak, while the stock market bleeds and the masses cry out. Elon tracks Jeff's orbit with a lingering doubt. It's not just the moon or the lunar contract, it's the curve of a rocket, the physical fact. My booster is bigger, Elon tweets with a wink, while Jeff checks his prime and starts to rethink. Behind the Blue Origin, behind the Tesla flare, is a hunger for dominance they both secretly share. One wants a colony, one wants a warehouse in space, but they both want to see them.